Hello, my fellow Croft brothers, and welcome to another sketchbook tour. This time I'm on a table, not a chair. This means you get slightly less view of the thing. Um, 1 minute. Alright, now you get more view of the thing, and my hands, and my computer that I'm listening to music from. Okay. So, hi, welcome to my sketchbook tour. My name's Lumpy Rock. These are my hands. I don't have my nails painted today because I don't know why. But yes, we are going to go through a sketchbook I did from March 2022 to April 2022. And so, yeah, I am not very excited about this sketchbook. I have been tired like all the time. This sketchbook just drains me out, man. This is like so tiring to get through. So, let's get started. And first page, we have terrible anatomy. So, this is a thing based on a thing. This is based on a song by a music artist that's like animation YouTubers. I think it's OR30 Monsters. It's a really good song, but like I was just like, oh, yeah, I could draw me and my friends like that, you know. It, like, you know, it's a thing. Then I drew myself as a Sonic character. Then an Among Us character. Then a Steven Universe character. I've actually drawn these two multiple times, which is good cuz like so it's a garnet, which basically, if you haven't watched Steven Universe, a garnet is like a fusion of a ruby and a sapphire. And my birthstone is a garnet. So I'm just like, oh, yeah. Uh oh, I'm just two lesbians walking around in a human suit. Then Delutrune, Delut I said that wrong. Delatrune, Delutrune, Deltarune. That's how you pronounce it. Deltarune. Deltarune, if I was a Deltarune character, the reason it's a fox is because my persona is a fox. Oh my gosh, I have too many sonas. Oh my gosh. Then Adventure Time, and then Snicker. I don't know. Then High Society Tree, like it's like Society Tree or something. I forget, but like the lady tree, the main lady tree. Then we have Giant Frankenstein Woman and small. We have Giant Frankenstein Monster Woman and small Frankenstein Woman, and it was I actually really enjoy this. I really love how like it's so monochrome, but like you can kind of tell what's going on though. I don't know. Then this sketch of Caitlin and Kara. I gave them names eventually. I gave them names. So Caitlin and Kara. But like terrible. This is like when they're in their 30s, but like terrible anatomy. So they're the Sanrio characters. Ah, gosh, I have an American accent. Sanrio characters. The Star Kids. I forget what they're called, but like I have their stickers on the cover. And I got this like sticker thing that had like a bunch of Sanrio things. And so I drew them. Don't ignore my terrible spelling, please. It's supposed to say Shelby the non-binary sea genie, but I'm blocking it out because I am terrible at spelling, and I am embarrassed that I am terrible at spelling. The only reason I say that is Shelby is a character from Sigma and the Sea Monsters Season 2. He is way less known than Sheldon, and I personally headcanon them as non-binary. I don't know. I'm weird. Okay, Wolf Girl and Sheep Girl story. I know you're dying to hear about that. So, I don't care what it takes. Find them! So, this is Norman. His name is Norman because I came up with this story with my friend when I was in Sunday school. Like, when we were, like, 9. And it was, like... it was basically they were these food kids, and like there was a Angel food cake one, and her name was Angelina, and then there was like and then there was like another one who had another pun name, and then there was a gingerbread man, and we just named him Norman because I just because I was just like I told my friend that it's a joke because it's just like you expect them all to have pun names, but yeah, but that's kind of what I did for Norman and Cece, uh, and which are the two other characters in my Wolf Girl and Sheep Girl story. Because the main characters' names are Wolf Girl and Sheep Girl, so you think, oh, it's gonna be Cat Girl and Rat Boy, or whatever, you know. Some evolutions. I don't play Pokemon, but I decided, oh, let me draw some evolutions. I was gonna draw them humanized, but I never did. Then my mom told me, "Oh, you should draw. What if one of your character growing up?" And so this is Caitlin. Mm-hmm. So her design is very much inspired by season 1 Stranger Things 11. That was what I was originally going for with her design. I remember that distinctly, but like Cthulhu. So like slowly as she grows up, she loses more of her squid-like Cthulhuoid things. Okay, yeah, this was I cannot read dates. March 8th, 2022. By the way, this is from March to April. And I completed this in under a month, if I remember correctly. So I completed this whole sketchbook in under a month. Hey, I had a sick dream last night. I'm gonna draw it now. So then me, you know. Okay, so the dream was, so we're at Disney World, and I'm just like, I'm gonna buy this thing. It's like a briefcase or something. And then this lady is just like, no, you're not. I'm gonna buy it. And then I'm just like, let's go home. And so, switching channels. This one, no. This one, no. Stop. And like we go to a channel, and it's like a presentation. It's like an interview with all of the people who played Will in Land of the Lost, and but they're all like cardboard cutout, and then there's a T-Rex, and then they're just like, we're gonna go, and they open the door, and there's Sleaze Snacks, look at them, and then like for 50 years, and then it's just like a new Land of the Lost reboot, which we're actually getting, I predicted the future with this stream. New Land of the Lost reboot, Sequin 2016, Dune, striking a chord, it's a Puff and Stuff reboot, no, and then Jimmy's just like running around being like, my life is awesome. Weird stuff happened. And then I'm just like, yes! Ignore this again. This page. Sledding! Turn around! Then I had fleece on my hands. Like when you have red gloves on, like, it's like you kind of get red fleece on your hands. That's what it is. And I'm sledding on the same hill that Jimmy was just walking on, and then I'm just like, yes, 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 and then the lady's just like, I got the suitcase thing, and then I'm just like, be glad the Sleaze Snacks didn't get you, and then I wake up, and I'm just like, I can't wait to make a video about the Puffin Referee. It wasn't real. I was so disappointed. Like, I woke up and I was just like, I started planning the whole video in my head. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this reboot is gonna be so cool. I can't wait to make a video about it. And then I was just like, oh no, it wasn't real. Then we're gonna skip over this one. And then, what if me and my friends were in Gryffindor houses? I was just like, okay, but I'm gonna draw myself with bell bottoms, probably going against the school dress code. I don't really like Harry Potter much. I'm just like, it's okay, it's fine, I guess. But I was never like a Potterhead. I have some of the movies, but it was only because like a lady at church gave them to me. Like, and then I got scared after the third movie, and I was just like, nope, I'm not watching this anymore. And then watercolor thing of Dizzy. The colors are way too concentrated. I have gotten better at watercolors. Then it was a random thing. This is originally going to be like, oh, yeah, but gender flipped and human puff and stuff because I can't draw men. Apparently, I can't draw men. So like I'm just like, yes, then I play to my strengths. I'm also kind of bad at drawing animal characters because I can't get their snoots right. That's why I like drawing Judy Frog and Puff and stuff because yeah, it's an oval. Yeah, it's a shape. Blit. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's a blit blit. I'm pretty sure we're almost halfway through. Oh, this was for the best Puff and Stuff fan fiction I ever read. I'm going on a lot of rants today, but like it's on Wattpad, and it's called In Living on Living Island or In Living Island, and basically it's about this trans pansexual painter dog, and she decides she's gonna move to Living Island, and on the boat to Living Island, she meets this rabbit girl, and then she gets to Living Island, and then she goes to Dr. Blinky's, and then she has a crush on Dr. Blinky, and I'm just like, yes, finally, a Puff and Stuff fanfiction that isn't just, oh, it's Jimmy, yeah, my OC fell in love with Jimmy. No, it's I fell in love with Dr. Blinky, and like the fact that they're actually like personas and stuff like that, that is awesome. You should definitely go read it. It's like awesome. Give the creator support. Tell them that is beautiful because it is. I absolutely love it. It is beautiful. Ignoring that. I just skipped the page? Okay. Warning, stuff's about to get real weird real fast. You have been warned. And you can tell it's gonna get real weird real fast because I drew boobs like I drew boobs when I first started. Like, I did, like, when I first started drawing, I wasn't sure how to draw boobs without like overly sexualizing the character. And so I just basically just drew 2 lines. And now I know that you can draw boobs on a character. God, why am I going on this rant? You can draw boobs on a character without overly sexualizing them. In future sketchbooks you will see. And you see right here, except which so I was just like, anime reboot. This is before I started getting into the Puff and Stuff CW stuff, and I was just like, what if anime Puff and Stuff, and then this. Curse. Oh my gosh, yeah. Nope. Yeah, I'm not reading my terrible poetry. Then you can look at it if you want. I'm not gonna read it. And then I crying because so in my first sketchbook, you never saw the end of my first sketchbook, but in my first sketchbook, at the end of 2021, like something really bad happened, and I experienced like a lot of art block at the time, and I was just like, and I couldn't draw anything except like people crying, and so I was just like constantly drawing people crying, and like I didn't like anything I was drawing, and like as you saw in the second sketchbook tour, I eventually got over it, and this is just it reminds me of that, and like it was I learned how to draw crying people from that. Isabella from Encanto, my American accent shining through Encanto. But yeah, I use too much shine. You use too much shine. Storyboard for like a peacemaker. I have fever, a non-believer. I'm in a state of grace, for I am a Caesar. I'm gonna seize the day. Hey, I'll call up the day. Ay. It's a Green Day song. It's really good. I'm just recommending you all my things. So this was for the 10 subs video. The paper play button. Yes, I know. What an achievement. When I get to 100 subs, I'll make a cardboard play button. Ooh. Then I didn't want to draw anything here. Then I drew my persona, but realistic. I know, I'm a furry. I talk about Puff and Stuff on the internet. What do you expect? So yeah, it's a pink and purple fox with green dot above one of its eyebrows. Captain Cool and the Kongs. I actually really like this drawing. It's really good. I was thinking about something that was inspired by it, but I don't remember what it is. It's kind of going off the comic art style a bit, but look at her hand. That's weird. Nope. It's me in the style of Illuminations. Me as a Funko Pop. I actually have I made a Funko Pop head of this for myself. I didn't finish the body because it fell over in the oven, but it was made out of polymer clay. But it looks so good. It looks so good. I absolutely love it. Me in the My Little Pony G5 style. It's okay. This is good. So, you remember my Inktober and April video? Yeah, how I use this? Well, this is the best drawing in this sketchbook. This is my favorite drawing in this sketchbook. I absolutely, positively love this drawing. And then, me crushing on Thorn from the Hex Girls. Ooh. Then the 0333 OR30 Monsters designs. And then us as Mystery Inc. I never ended up posting this, but it's really good. Nowadays, so you want to know the cast for nowadays. So nowadays, I'm Shaggy. Dizzy's still Fred. V is still Velma. And then Patty is Daphne. Yeah. But this was before I met Patty, Right, oh my gosh, that was so long ago. That feels so long ago that I met Patty. That is crazy. And then, the same day I drew this, I broke my toe. Seriously, I was just I finished drawing this, and then, I went into my room to grab something, and I tripped over a blanket, and then my toe just basically was just nope, and then it broke, and I was wearing this exact outfit to urgent care as I'm in pain, walking causing me pain because my toe's broken. Nope, we're ignoring this. We're ignoring this. Okay. So drag pack, but gender flipped. So I still really like this story, the concept of it. It's basically, schoolgirls, they go to Dread Academy, and it's a boarding school, and then they realize, Dr. Dread is actually evil, and then hijinks ensue, and then they realize that they're monsters, and then blah blah blah. Then I was looking on Tumblr, and I saw that someone was saying, oh, it's one of the few magical boy shows, and now I'm just I feel bad for doing it gender flipped. Maybe ignoring this. I'm gonna stick on this a little bit longer. You can make your own interpretations of it. Ignore. Niblip. I got new inking lining pens. And then, see you next sketchbook. Oh, we sure hope so. Ooh, look at that. I forgot V's horn. Or Dizzy's wings. But yeah, that's the sketchbook. That's the sketchbook, folks. Now on to the next one I have to film. Goodness gracious. Alright, that's been your alarm clock call for the day. No witch in sight. Feel free to carry on with your day.